Fragrances I got in Dubai. Let's talk about it.
Here's some codes to save you some cash on your next Middle Eastern niche or designer fragrances.
My name is Neeb. Welcome back to AROMATIX. Today we're going to talk about 3 fragrances that I got from Dubai, but these are actually pretty special to me. The reason that these are special to me is because I got it from a brother of mine. His name is Shajil Melek, and he does have a YouTube reviewing channel as well. I'll link it down in the description where you guys can check him out. He's been doing this for a long time, and I watched a lot of his reviews time and time again, especially for Abdussamad Al-Quraishi. I remember he covered, what fragrance was it exactly? I think it was one of these, the Night Intense, I believe it is. And I actually used his reviews as a reference for me. So yeah, he's got some great content. He's focused a lot on some of these Middle Eastern fragrances, and he actually has his own line I had no clue of. So the brother approached me while I was out in Dubai, and he showed me his fragrances. He actually gifted me a package. I was able to record the beginning of that video, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, it got cut off, and this is the only reason that this video was delayed. Otherwise, I was planning on posting this while I was out in Dubai, because one of these fragrances I wore during the dinner event for Fragrance World at Raffles. So the fragrance that I wore at Raffles is called Intoxic Oud, and this is basically a super like just oudi fragrance. Think of The Voice of the Snake by Gucci. That's what this smells like. It smells like $1,000,000 in terms of oud fragrances. Very authentic. Did you guys see that sprayer too? Like, that's pretty crazy. Very authentic oud smelling fragrance, but you have to enjoy the whole animalic oud for sure, because it is a distinctively animalic, strong oud fragrance. If you're a connoisseur of oud, this is awesome. I don't know exactly at what price point this is selling for. Animalic oud. I wore it, it lasted the entire event and on clothing to the next day. Fantastic fragrance. Intoxic Oud is what this one's called. The next one is called Dianis, and this one smells like a boozy patchouli, but it's more so like cedar and patchouli than it is booze. There's like this rum accord that I'm picking up from this fragrance as well, but mostly, like I said, patchouli. If you're a patchouli lover, you're gonna absolutely love this. There's a slight undertone of like this spice nuance coming from that, the rum itself, but it's definitely this patchouli cedar-centric fragrance. If you like woodsy fragrances with slight bits of that booze, this is awesome. I can taste it. It's really strong stuff, both of these. So great fragrances. So Dianis, like I was saying, is this patchouli-centric rum, cedar wood. I get a lot of cedar with this fragrance, and that's what this one smells like. If you like woody, you're gonna love this one as well. And lastly is Noir Fon. And Noir Fon basically smells like this raspberry leather and saffron combination. In my opinion, it reminds me of certain fragrances. If you like something like Tuscan leather, this is something more wearable. It's a bit airier. It has it doesn't have necessarily a sharp saffron by any means. It just has like this nice undertone of like complementary spice to the whole leather vibe. It's not spicy when you're thinking like kitchen cabinet spices. It's more like this metallic spice that you get naturally from a saffron. But also what's heavily dosed in here is gonna be that fruity nuance, specifically raspberry. So this, in my opinion, is the most unisex of all 3. Actually, Intoxic Oud is also unisex. If ladies, you like that straight up danker, skunky oud. This one, however, it's easier to wear out of all the 3. This is gonna be more of like the spring and fall and winter time, and it doesn't shy in terms of performance either. And I mean, these atomizers are just crazy quality. So Noir Fon, fruity leather with some saffron, very wearable. Dianis is woods, patchouli, and rum. And the Intoxic Oud is a fantastic, authentic Middle Eastern, funky, I would say probably Indian style oud. Great fragrances. Check them out. Shajil's brand Sesmir has some pretty good fragrances, especially if you're out in the East. Thanks again, brother, for all 3 of these fragrances. And that's pretty much all I have to say about all 3 of these fragrances. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and until the next one, peace.